going to line up for the 50-lap race, courtesy of London Recreational Racing. On the pole, out of Mount Pleasant, the Ducasso Designs Gainesville Tire Discounter number 45, it's Caitlin Wallace. Starting second at Vineland Station, the Tatra Shoes number 16, it's Mike Thompson. Starting third out of Burlington, the BW Hager Crane Rentals number 76, it's Shawn Taylor. Starting in the fourth position at St. George in the Crane Industrial Services number 59, it's Tyler. Starting fifth out of Georgetown, the 24/7 Auto Collision number 27, it's Jacob Sutcliffe. Starting sixth out of Dundas, Blue Street Contracting, Clay Bar Contracting number 2, it's Bobby Mercer. Starting in the seventh spot out of Barrie in the Lakeside Mobile Tire, Gen 1, Cintas number 95, it's Michael Ward. Starting in the eighth spot, Heavy Racing JR Motorsports number 84, it's Chris Pendlebury. Starting in the ninth spot, Cambridge Lakes Practic, number 48, Smith. Starting in the 10th spot, your track champion here, Flamboro Speedway out of Troy in the Blue Street Contracting McGinty Tolman Electric, it's the number 7 of Matt Young. Starting in the 11th spot, out of Guelph in the DKI Golden Triangle, Spire Fire Protection number 81X, it's Blaze Shaw. Starting in the 12th position, out of Drayton, the Amira Auto Supplies, David Dipple. Starting in the 13th position, out of Brantford, the Huron's Masonry Tally Ho number 77, it's Rory Markle. Starting in the 14th position, out of Barrie in the Dunlap Billard Sports and Bar Eatery, Wolf Plumbing, it's the number 9 of Madison Tin Camp. Starting 15th, out of Drayton, the Dipple Family Garage, M&M Custom Painting, it's the number 83 of Bob Stewart. Starting in the 16th position, out of Walkerton, the Jennings Excavating number 17, it's Tatum Green. Starting in the 17th spot, at a kitchen in the Sayrines, True North Concrete Pumping, it's the number 1 of Dustin Goodfellow. Spot out of Caledonia, the Zanata Postal Digging Mega Lift Truck, it's the number 17 of Spencer Riddell. Starting 19th out of Arthur in the Arctic Clear, number 16S, it's Alex Stewart. Starting 20th out of St. Anne's in the A&A Power Tool Repair, it's the number 34 of Randy Elway. Starting 21st out of St. Catharines in the Ron's Automotive Service Center, it's the number 43J of John Trivieri. Starting in the 22nd, Cambridge in the Mark Guts Sable, number 4 machine, it's 23rd. At a Jerseyville in the Blue Street 07 machine, it's Dan Pettit. And shotgun on the field out of Ingersoll in the Tirecraft Tubby's Truck and Trailer, number 15 machine, it's Sterling Roberts.
Anybody else get coffee on the radio? I got you, man.
So the field is going to get doubled up. We're going to get the white flag in the air. We're going to get ready to rock and roll here for the mini stock feature event here at Flamboro Speedway. 50 laps going to be the distance for our Klotz Auto Repair mini stocks today. And then recreational racing. Looks like some problems for the 18 of Dave Dipple. And it looks like we're going to go green. Bit of a jagged start, but green flag is in the air. We are underway. 45 of Kayla Wallace scoots away at the front of the field. Tough looking
I think our starter has decided that that start didn't work. We're going to call that back and re-rack them. So hopefully everybody remembers their position. It should be a great feature here. We got a lot of quick cars here at the front, some quick cars sprinkled through the middle, some cars that aren't quite as quick here at the back, but we're going to have a great feature.
So we're going to get set to rock and roll for the 45 of Caitlin Wallace, the 16 of Mike Thompson, 76 of Shawn Taylor, and the 59 of Tyler Lewis. Rock and roll, the Flamboro Speedway pace truck pulls down the inside. It's time to go racing for the mini stocks here on Frostoberfest day number 2. And for the green flag is in the air, we're underway.
And it's an even start there. The first two cars there side by side. The 16 car of Thompson gets a little bit of an advantage pulling off at turn 2. Pulled on ahead of the 45 there just a smidge, but it is some tight racing.
Mike Thompson takes the early race lead. He's going to lead lap. It's going to be 3 wide into 1 and 2. 27 of Jacob Sutcliffe thinks better of it. He dips in behind that 45 of Wallace. 2 of Bobby Mercer right there as well. They dive into 3 and 4. Tyler Lewis up on the outside, trying to go high wide against him. 07 of Dan Pettit down through the grass. That bright orange 07 car into the pit area here in the infield. Right now we stay green. Mike Thompson, Shawn Taylor trying to break away. Tyler Lewis in 3rd. Then it's side by side for 4th and 5th. Caitlin Wallace, Jacob Sutcliffe, Bobby Mercer, Matt Young, Chris Pendlebury off of turn number 4.
That certainly is a great battle behind the 59 of Tyler Lewis, the 27 Jacob Sutcliffe, the 45 of Wallace, the 2 of Mercer, and the 7 of Matt Young are all incredibly tight together there. Some good battle going into turn 3.
Slicing and dicing their way through. Mike Thompson out front, Shawn Taylor in 2nd. Tyler Lewis now holds on to 3rd. Jacob Sutcliffe back up to 4th. Caitlin Wallace holding on to that final top 5 spot. They're 2 by 2 behind him. The 2 of Bobby Mercer and the 7 of Matt Young. Team cars, but remember they had a little bit of a run-in the heat. Those two as they still battle it out off of turn number 4.
Yeah, the 2 of Bobby Mercer has had some incredibly fast, but he has been really inconsistent. The team car with him, the number 7 of Matt, he has really been one of the fastest cars here at Flamboro Speedway in this division all season. So they're battling tight.
So they end up passing each other. The 2 of Bobby Mercer will take the 6th spot away from the 7 of Matt Young. The leaders are going to have a lot of lap traffic to deal with here. There's a wide variety of speeds in the mini stock division. You can see right now the 16 of Thompson trying to go around the 4 of Mike Etzel and the 34 machine of Randy Oil. But there's a lot of lap traffic out here. It could make things interesting as we go on this 50-lap main event. Mike Thompson out front. Tyler Lewis holding on to 3rd, but Jacob Sutcliffe is closing that gap at a rapid pace here on lap number 6.
Lap traffic looks like it's going to be an issue here. The whole race there, some of those cars towards the back there are just not quite up to speed, and they are going to be a challenge for some of these quick cars at the front.
Battle for 5th is on as Bobby Mercer looking underneath that 45 of Caitlin Wallace. Wallace on the top, Mercer on the bottom. That's her 5th and 6th position. Wallace is going to concede that spot. Oh, problems with the 7 of Matt Young. Matt Young, our points championship. He's going to go off on the exit of turn number 2 here on lap number 9. Matt Young bowing off after being in the 7th spot. So we'll see how that one shakes out, but tough break. Championship leader here at Flamboro Speedway. As we continue on here, 10 laps into this 50-lap main event, Mike Thompson, Shawn Taylor still out front. They work around the 9 of Madison 10 Kemp, the 16S of Alex Stewart, and the 17K of Spencer Riddell, and the 83 of Bob Stewart, 17 of Tatum Green doing a good job staying down to the inside. Let the leaders roll through on the bottom side.
Yeah, I was watching the 7 car Matt Wallace there. I didn't see anything. He didn't get the wall, it didn't look like, so it must be a mechanical issue. And like I say, he has been one of the fastest cars here at Flamboro Speedway all season, so unfortunate break for him.
Just saw the 9 of Madison 10 Camp had a scary moment for the 27 of Jacob Sutcliffe. 10 Camp slid up just a little bit on the exit of turn number 4. Almost put the 27 of Sutcliffe into the wall. Sutcliffe able to bow out of it somehow, some way. We stand with a green flag. Mike Thompson, Shawn Taylor, your top 2. Tyler Lewis 3rd. Shawn Taylor has closed that gap between him and the 16 machine. as they dive back down into 1 and 2. Mike Thompson still up front, but Shawn Taylor is chomping at the bit. The defending winner of this very same race 1 year ago. We'll see what Shawn Taylor has for the 16 as they work back into 3 and 4.
Thompson and Taylor swing high just to go around another lap car here, the 34, but boy, that battle for first and second has heated up here, and Thompson has got a full mirror full of Taylor, and that 76 car of Taylor is really driving really hard to get to the back of Thompson's car.
Try to give you a full field run down the 16 of Shawn Taylor, third to 15, 9 up to fourth to 20, the fifth to 2 of Bobby Mercer, of Caitlin Wallace, 4 to 7, 8 to 95 of Michael Robinson the third, 9 to 81X of Blake, some good fellow, 11 to 48 of Andrew Smith. At least Smith in 11 is the last car on the lead. 12th is the 18 of Dave Dipple, 13 of Alex Stewart, 16 to 17K of Spencer Riddell. 17th to 83 of Bob Stewart, 18 to 17 of Tatum Butzel. Then Matt Yank right now, Mike Thompson, Shawn Taylor still duking it out down the back straight into 3 and 4. Tyler Lewis's gap between him and the fourth place runner, the 27 of Jacob Sutcliffe, is closing just a little bit. And the 2 of Bobby Mercer has closed up that gap as well. Third was the tail here momentarily as they work through 1 and 2.
Looked like that 76 of Shawn Taylor got a little bit of a run there on the 16 of Mike Thompson. Didn't quite have enough to make it work there, but he is circling and he is all over the back at Thompson car.
Looks like the 34 Randy Alway is going to take it to the pit area. Number 20 of this 50 lap. The third's going to heat up as Jacob Sutcliffe is looking to the inside on the 59 of Tyler Stripe. Tyler
looks really quick early, but the 27 has inside of him. Lead here now at the 26 there, getting inside. Thompson tried to go the outside. 76 car dropped to the inside, and we have a change for the lead there.
Shawn Taylor takes the race lead away from the 16 and Mike Thompson. They kept struggling the whole lane as the leaders are coming by. Without allowing the 76 of Shawn to 16 and Mike Thompson to Taylor now out front. Thompson back to Jacob Sutcliffe as he gets around the 59. Lewis back to fourth. Bobby Mercer right behind them in fifth as they work down underneath 1 and 2. Once again, it's about to close in on halfway home, halfway to go in this one.
Really seems like a big disparity in speed between the. We aren't quite up to speed. Might have something to do with the change in the track temperature here, but we've got a good battle here with Bobby Mercer, and he has got the into turn 1.
Bobby Mercer in the 2 machine. That black and blue number 2 to the inside on the 59 of Tyler Lewis. Who wins this season at Flamboro Speedway. Mercer here battled gremlins on trying to get it to run. And unfortunately, the 2 of Bobby Mercer had a tough season, but right now running in the 4th spot. Here's a work off of turn number 2, excuse me. And it sounded like the 59 of Tyler Lewis had some problems, and he does. Power as he rolls through turns 3 and 4. The 59 ill as he comes underneath the start finish line. And it sounds like he had no power on the brake as he was running in the 5th position. Right to St. George, the 59 of Tyler Lewis.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the 59 there. That was one of the fastest cars all season here, and he makes that hard left turn into the infield. Doesn't look like there's anything he's going to be able to do, and his night is done.
As there's action all over this 3rd mile flip. To keep my eye on the 45 of Caitlin Wallace now takes the 5th spot away, but Chris Pendlebury in the 84 driver had a really good season after having mechanical problems early on in the season. The 84 machine really showed signs of life towards the latter half of the season, and right now knocking on the door of the top 5 is Chris Pendlebury running in the 6th spot. Thompson going to duke it out with 19 laps to go.
Taylor and Thompson still dealing with lap cars here, and boy, oh boy, they have struggled here to get around the lap cars, and they have got a bunch more lap cars coming up there because those top two cars are really, really quick.
Next on the chopping block to go down 1X of Blaze Shawn, who right now runs in the 8th position, so they're lapping well inside the top 10. Here on lap 32, we've gone caution-free since the green flag. So Shawn Taylor and Mike Thompson really setting a tone as they work around some lap down cars down the inside. But Shawn looking for the Igloos in that number 76 GM Electric Hager Crane Rentals number 76 cars. They work back into 3 and 4. Thompson in second. The battle between Thompson and Taylor is going to have a third party join them here momentarily as Jacob Sutcliffe has really started to reel in those top two as he's within about 4 car lengths of the back bumper of that 16 as they work off of turn 2.
Sutcliffe has really come on here, and now that they get to where the leaders are really in the tight traffic deal, the leaders are putting on an incredible pace there. We're only about a half straightaway behind as we got to spin. It's the 84 Pendlebury, slides to the inside grass, gets it straightened out, gets it gathered up and back going, but that was the 5th place car, and now the leaders have driven by him.
Tough break for the 84 of Chris Pendlebury as he was trying to make a move on the 45 of Caitlin Wallace. He slid off of turn number 2. That's going to relegate him from the 6th position now back to the 8th spot. Next of Blaze Shawn on the back straight with a bright yellow Spire Fire Protection DKI Golden Triangle machine. He slowed down as he closed in on 14, now 13 laps to go. Shaw, tough break. Oh, Dustin Goodfellow in the one sideways behind him. We'll see if he can get that car back to the pit area. But tough break for the 81X of Blaze Shaw.
Now, top 3 battle now. The first, second place car have definitely picked up a 3rd place. That 27 there has Sutcliffe has driven right up to the back of Thompson here. So I think we've got a battle coming up here for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Shawn Taylor out front, Mike Thompson in 2nd, Jacob Sutcliffe 3rd, Bobby Mercer 4th, and right now the final car on the lead lap is the 45 of Caitlin Wallace running in the 5th position. So the leaders are setting a really, really fast pace at the front of the field. Shawn Taylor out front, Thompson in the 16 has lost a little bit of ground to that 76 car, and he's going to be in challenge from the 12th as Sutcliffe has pulled up to the back bumper within a car length as they work into 1 and 2.
As they work through turn 2 here, the 27 car is now only a half car length behind the 6. And he looks hungry. He is big, and Thompson's car might have gone away here a little bit here.
Looks like the handling might have gone away just a tiny bit on that 16. Tactor Shoe Speed Composites number 16 and Mike Thompson. Sutcliffe has pulled right up to the back bumper of that 16 car with only 9 laps to go. Shawn Taylor has stretched his out lead just by about 5 car lengths over the 16 of Thompson as the handling may be going away on that 16 machine. Taylor, though, looking up ahead. He has a full mess of lap traffic coming up ahead. The next on the chopping block is that 45 of Caitlin Wallace running in the 5th position as they work lap 42, going to be 43 this time by.
And it looks like the 27 car tried to get to the bottom side there of Thompson coming off before that. It worked, but as they get to some more lap cars there's going to be some opportunities here, and he might just spring on that 16 of Thompson.
Thompson's got to keep an eye as they work through the traffic. Sutcliffe, though, right there in the mix behind him as Thompson and Sutcliffe 2nd and 3rd with 6 laps to go in this one. Shawn up to the back bumper, the 45 of Caitlin Wallace. Wallace in a really good run in the 5th position, running part-time this season here at Flamboro Speedway. Right now having a solid run in 5th, and unfortunately 5th is going to go 1 lap down now as Shawn Taylor runs around the outside of the 45 of Wallace. Behind them though, the battle for 2nd heats up. Sutcliffe taking a look down to the inside on Thompson into 3 and 4.
Thompson can just hold on there just for that lap car there, used as a bit of a pick there. Couldn't get the 27 car, couldn't get by there, but boy, they are really, really digging hard here. A lot of cars there. There's about 8 or 9 cars that are lapped down there that are getting lapped, and these 2nd to 3rd place battle is trying to find some room. Oh, and he drops to the inside. Looks like he's got some room on Thompson.
Thompson slips up a little bit. That allows the inside lane to open up with the 27 of Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe is going to pounce. Move the 27 of Jacob Sutcliffe up to 2nd. Thompson back to 3rd. It closes on the back bumper of the 16 car into 3 and 4. Thompson's handling has gone away. This time by with 2 laps to go.
Incredible move here, but lots of traffic here. It's caused all kinds of chaos here, and looks like Bobby Mercer trying Thompson's car here. Mercer looks like there's some room, but not.
White flag in the inside for third. To Bobby Mercer to the inside on Mike Thompson. They're going to drag race down into 3 and 4. Thompson on the top. Mercer in the middle as they work into 3 and 4. But off of turn 4, Shawn Taylor once again picks up the igloo here at Frostoberfest. Down here in victory lane, he's getting set to climb in the car once again. Picking up that igloo trophy. Shawn Taylor climbing from the car. How many rounds of feature really 76 of Shawn Taylor. Slide in and crowd word here with Shawn. Well, Shawn, you kind of used lap traffic. You were able to take the race lead away from that 16 to Mike Thompson. Talk about the challenge it was trying to work through all that lap traffic here today.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Mike were basically at the same speed. It wasn't going to come down to lap traffic, and I was just trying to buy my time and wait for him to make a mistake or wait for him to get caught up with lap cars like that. And I pounced when I did, and boy, that 50 laps felt like a long time. We're still having some intermittent overheating issues, so we made it to this one. Hopefully we're good next week at Peterborough. But huge thanks to Mike Schmidt. This is 4 igloos in a row for us. That's awesome. But what an event he puts on for all the classes. And thanks for all the fans for coming out. John Caselli, Flamboro Speedway, everybody does a great job. And yeah, all right.
There you go, fans. Picking up the igloo trophy, the 76 of Shawn Taylor. Slide in and grab word with our second place finish of the 27 of Jacob Sutcliffe. Well, Jacob, you guys had to work for that one. 50 laps, green flag. Talk about what this 27 car had and how were you able to come home second.
Me and Mike were basically at the same speed. It was going to come down to lap traffic. And trying to buy my time, wait for him to make a mistake, or wait for him to get caught up with lap cars like that. And that's what I did. And
50 laps of my life, though.
Talk about the support you guys have on this 27 machine. Who got it done in the pits on the car for you guys this season, and especially here today at Flamboro Speedway?
Yeah, I mean, I can't thank my dad, the Shaw family from Shaw Motorsports, Jacob, Barry, Chris, Ethan, my brother, my girlfriend, my mom, my dad, everybody's a part of this little mini stock, and we're having a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll have something for them at the Autumn Colors next week. But this was a lot of fun, so thank you again to Mike Schmidt for putting this on. This was really cool and a lot of fun to be a part of.
There you go, fans. Coming home second, the 27 of Jacob Sutcliffe. Climb in and grab word here with the 2 of Bobby Mercer. Well, Bobby, you guys have had we're going to call it an up and down season. How does it feel to come home on the podium here at Frostoberfest in the mini stocks?
Finally feels nice to do more than 4 laps and not have a motor break.
I know you guys have been fighting gremlins all season long. Talk about the support on this number 2 machine that got things done here for you guys here today.
Well, I can't thank Tim enough in the pits back there at Legacy. The guy's been working all night on this thing, trying to get it back together. Every time it breaks, he does everything to help us get here. Can't thank the fans for coming and Mike for putting on a heck of a show, and these guys for great racing.
There you go, fans. Coming on third, the 2 of Bobby Mercer.